Hi, sunshines. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by today. If this is your first time seeing my beautiful face, hi, I'm Uchechi Winifred, aka Winifred Cow, aka Uche of Canada, and you are most definitely welcome. I'm a Nigerian YouTuber currently living in British Columbia, Canada. I recently completed my MBA degree specializing in human resources, yes, HR, and I'm currently working as a residential support worker in community and social services. And yeah, this video is going to be about support work like last time, because I promised you guys I was going to have a support work, template, resume template ready for you guys by the next video, which was supposed to be on Sunday. But please bear with me. Last weekend was too busy. It was hectic, it was chaotic, so I couldn't even get anything done. But yeah, it's ready now and I'm so excited to share with you guys. I do have like the resume I used in applying, like my recent resume, and yeah, it's customizable. It's going to be free for you guys to download. I do have the comprehensive package separate, but one of the resumes in the comprehensive package which I recently used is what I'm giving to you guys for free. It's going to be linked in the description box. Just check it out. But before we even get into that, right, guys, I got a couple of questions about if resumes actually work. It does work. All right. How can an employer know that you're fit for a job if they don't see the experience you've had, if you don't give them a powerful, cover letter? Aside from the cover letter, they also need to look at your resume. Resume is you selling yourself. That's like you introducing yourself to your employers. Okay, it serves as a portfolio, something that they can look at and be like, okay, this person has this form of experience. This person seems like they know what they are doing. Okay, I think this person is fit for us. Let us go ahead to invite them for an interview to see, if it's really like who she says she is or who he says it is, if like the person is the right fit for the company or for this particular role. That's why they go ahead to invite you for an interview. But they cannot invite you for an interview if they don't see a resume that actually makes sense. Do you get what I mean? The jobs I've gotten here, aside from, okay, the first job was someone like referring me. That was like the very first, I think, support work I got. But aside that, the second job I got it myself. It was through my resume. They called me for an interview. I passed the interview and I got the job. The third job I got through resume, them seeing a resume that they liked and they called me. So at the end of the day, resumes actually do matter. So don't think that, that even after putting together the resume, unless maybe you're missing out the key point of what they want to see in the resume. See, one thing you should understand, that if you're applying to a job that is requiring you to have a license, no matter how strong your resume is, you're not going to get called. There has to be something that they would leave someone that has a license and call you for. Like, there has to be something that you are bringing that another person is not bringing, that they would leave someone that they actually need, in terms of like the person being able to drive around, maybe drive the client around or run some errands or do some tasks that involve them driving around the city. If they're going to leave that person, then there's something else that you're bringing to the table. But if they are already expecting you to have like a class 4 license, a class 5 license, and you don't have that, no matter how powerful your resume is, you're just not going to get called for that job. So when you're applying to a job, you need to, point out key points, things. That's why sometimes I see a job that I really like, and I see a particular thing that I know I don't have, and it seems like it's something that is very critical for that job. To be honest, I won't even bother applying. If you're applying on Indeed, sometimes when you click on, okay, like you're showing interest that you want to apply to a job, some employers will ask you for that particular thing that they actually need. That's the main thing they actually need the person to have, a qualification they need the person to have. And if you don't have it, why are you even going for it? Except you want to lie. But when you now lie and then they call you for an interview and then they actually ask you for proof of all those things, what are you going to say? Do you understand? So, except you're going to get that thing before they probably call you. You know that maybe you're in the process of getting that thing. Then you can say yes. That you can just say yes. Then in the interview you can say, oh, I'm in the process of actually getting it. I haven't actually gotten it yet. Sometimes they can pardon you. But if you know that you're not even in the process of getting it, nothing. Please don't lie. Okay. Anyways, before I move on to show you guys the resume, I want to say a big thank you to EditGPT for sponsoring this part of the video. EditGPT is an AI tool that is powered by ChatGPT. We all know ChatGPT. If you don't know ChatGPT, you are definitely living under a rock, because what? How come you don't know ChatGPT? Anyway, ChatGPT is such a lifesaver, but you cannot just take ChatGPT's word for it. You have to ensure that whatever you're crafting, whatever documentation, whatever text you're getting from ChatGPT, you're proofreading it, which is where EditGPT comes in, right? So let's say you want to actually craft a cover letter for a job posting. You give ChatGPT the prompt, okay, you copy the job description, put it there. Can you craft a cover letter for me for this job posting? You also put like my resume template, or whatever resume template you've tailored, you put it there for it to ensure that it is aligned, and then it's done crafting the cover letter for you. You need to go ahead to ensure that it is perfect, like ensure that you're giving them a quality cover letter. Go ahead to upload that document to EditGPT. EditGPT is going to help you proofread it, it's going to help you edit it, and just ensure that it is perfect, it is outstanding, and then you can go ahead to use it for your application. Easy peasy, right? So I'm going to basically show you, I'm going to leave all the details in the description box as well, links to EditGPT and all of that, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that, so stay tuned. So let's go to ChatGPT and actually ask it a couple things. So I went to New Gospel Mission, checked on their careers page, and this is, look at career opportunities, check out more opportunities. So these are recent jobs. So if you're in Surrey, if you're in BC, you can check this company out there. This is a really huge company. Working with them is really I have a friend that volunteered here, so this is a really good company if you're trying to get into support work and all of that, social work and all that. This is really good. They also have for early childhood educators. So let's say like you come here and you're like looking at the available positions, which really looks very juicy. And look at this, is community outreach. This is overnight community support worker. Wow, I didn't even see all these things. Anyways, they have a lot of positions right now. Yeah, let's say we go to outreach. I'm pretty sure outreach is going to have license, because they always want you to have license. So this is the starting salary. It's 26. It's a permanent part-time role, and this is where you upload your cover letter. Let's say you use my resume. This is DTES. This is where I currently work, in DTES. So if you have this experience, it's definitely going to help. And then be legally entitled to work in Canada. All of that. You guys can see, possess a valid unrestricted driver's license and submit a current driver's abstract, right? You guys can see that, right? So if you don't have this, I feel like applying, maybe they can still call you, but then I wouldn't waste my time applying to this if you don't have a valid unrestricted driver's license. Do you understand me? So anyways, oh, they said apply by February 28th, so you just have 2 days to apply to this position. But yeah, I agree with our statement of faith. So they most likely would want a Christian to apply, because it's like a gospel, it's Union Gospel Mission, so it's a Christian, organization. So anyways, this is like a part-time role. So let's say you were to create a cover letter for this position. Let's just copy this position, copy it and go to chat. For this role, you then put it there, and then you go to my resume. This one is the community support worker resume, so let's copy it. This is my, you just be like, this is my resume. Just copy your resume, put it there, and then chat is going to give you basically a cover letter, right, with over 3 years of experience. It's going to give you based on like the experience that you've given it, like the prompt you've given it. You've already given it your resume. It knows the experiences you've had, so it's going to give you that cover letter based on that. Then you can copy this and go over to EditGPT and paste it, allow, right? And then you can choose any of this. It can be like improve, rewrite, formal, concise, grammar, light. It could be anything, right? Let's say improve. You can see the magic is doing the magic for you. You can see that. It's going to cancel the things that don't need to be there. And then let's say make it formal. Right? You guys can see the magic is doing, right? So these are the things that you could do. And then when you're done, you basically copy. You can just remove the part that it has cancelled, and then you copy it, copy with track changes, copy text, copy the clean text, copy that, right? And then just paste it on your Microsoft. When you're done, I always try to use like Times New Roman and size 12, and also I check the single line. If I don't like it, I increase it to 1.5, but whichever one you want. But for it to be in one page, I probably just go with single line spacing. So you can also look at all of that and, you know, tweak whatever you want to tweak. This is basically how you do it. You can also undo, you can redo, you can, you know, make it natural. If you feel like the document you're trying to, you know, edit is too bulky and you're trying to streamline it, you can pick, you know, streamline. You can just edit your document depending on whatever, you know, the kind of document it is. If you're a student and you have a word limit in the document, you can pick streamline and it will literally reduce the document, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then when you're done with that, you can be like reject all, or undo, or accept all of that. So guys, that's pretty much it. To be honest, applying to jobs shouldn't be super stressful. It shouldn't be as stressful as we think it should be. No, as long as you have like a template, if you've worked in that field before, even if you're just getting to the field, you're able to get a template, like a resume template from someone that's really working in the field. You can use that template to craft as many resumes as you need, depending on the jobs you're applying to, because obviously each job has like specific, you know, things that they want you to have, specific like certifications, specific like, you know, keywords that they want you to mention. If you don't mention those keywords, even if your resume is sweet, the ATS is not even going to notice you. It's not going to fat. Nobody is even going to see your resume. So you need to make sure that you're also optimizing your resume. You are making sure that it is aligning with the keywords. Everything is aligned. You understand me? So that it's easier for them to see your resume and call you for an interview, so you can show them who you are. You know, because aside from that, just resumes, it does not really encapsulate your essence, right? So you need to just try your best to just put your best foot forward and give them a resume that makes sense, that will even make them call you, so that they can get to know you as a person. They can get to know you, you know, your professional experience and all of that, and see how fit you are for the job. But yeah, I hope this was able to help someone. I'm sorry if the video is pretty fast, but I wanted to just go straight to the point. Make sure to check out EditGPT. It's such a resourceful, you know, platform. They just make using ChatGPT so much easier, because sometimes ChatGPT still makes mistakes. Sometimes ChatGPT is not 100%. It doesn't, you know, always encapsulate like everything you need it to express. Sometimes it makes mistakes with expressions. It makes mistakes with, you know, using like words or using phrases that might not really matter in that context. So when you take into EditGPT, it can help you just perfect everything. It can help you modify it and make it fit, you know, the right situation. But yeah, guys, if you're a student, EditGPT should be your best friend. Trust me. I wish I knew it when I was still in school, because gosh, there are some projects that they will give you that it will just bamboozle you. You're just extremely stressed, and then you're running helter-skelter. And now, obviously, there's turning things, so you can't even do ChatGPT. You have to make sure that even if you're using ChatGPT, you're using it ethically. So EditGPT really helps out both for professionals, whether you're a student, a professional, whether you're trying to craft resumes, whether you're trying to, you know, work on reports. It can help you streamline your reports, help you to edit it, proofread it, and all of that. Make sure to check them out, okay? I'm going to be leaving all the details in my description box, and also link to the document that I promised you guys, and also link to my comprehensive template, which you guys can get. It has the SW templates if you want to apply to my role. It has the PSW/HSW if you want to apply to personal support work, home support work roles. It also has the CSW if you want to apply to community support work roles. So yeah, I have that for you guys. I'm going to be leaving the link to my link tree. Just look at it. You're going to see the first one is going to see is the free one, which is also part of the package, and then you can go ahead to get the package if you want to be able to apply to other roles. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon. I wish you all the best in your career journeys, in whatever journey you are in life. I hope that God grants you all your heart desires, but also put in the work. Okay, I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Make sure to check out EditGPT. Make sure to check them out. They are your best resource for anything professional, anything academic. Make sure to check them out. Okay, talk to you soon. Peace.